I'd like to show my respect for the custodians of this land, past and present. The first person I'd like to introduce today is David Pross to do a welcome to country.
Yes, I'd like to welcome everyone, acknowledge everyone to Gringai and Darkinjung lands and pay respect to the elders past and present, also to the elders living, and it's great to see it roll up here today. I didn't think many might turn up. The rain's holding out and the garden's just come on so good. It's getting bigger and bigger and it's great. So I hope everyone has a great day and thank you.
Could I, on behalf of our council, also acknowledge that we are on the land of the Darkinjung and Kariong people. Welcome everybody to what is obviously a great festival. Could I just congratulate the organisers of the festival. This is really great to see our Kariong community and others, inviting others in to actually get together and identify our commitment to the environment, because that's just so important. And I mean, we're very lucky on the Central Coast to have had such a long commitment to the environment, and Jeff, previously when he was on council, and council did a lot of work in terms of the coastal open space, so that we have this magnificent environment of the water and the escarpment all green, and I think that's just so fantastic in this area. It certainly makes it the greatest area in the world as far as I'm concerned. So that I would invite everybody to join in the various workshops. that are going forward, and I'd also encourage you to continue your participation beyond today in terms of the Ecogarden. It's a wonderful concept, and it's great to see that in this day and age we've got an Ecogarden behind the old community hall and past the community halls where we got together for dances and things like that and barbecues. Then we got the tennis court, but now we've got an Ecogarden there, and I think that's just so great for our community. So on behalf of Council and on behalf of our community, could I declare open the festival?
The footprint idea is basically a thing about the ecological impact that each person and the whole community has on the environment. And we hopefully people will be trying to reduce their impact on the environment and have a less of a footprint overall effect. So that's, as you can see, the things that are around in the festival today, you can see various ideas to reduce your impact. So hopefully you will get many ideas from today's events. So please enjoy the day and keep dry. Thank you.
We're lobbying the environment ministers around Australia to introduce the container deposits and refunds that they have in South Australia. And they've had it since the 1970s. We're trying to get it here. So you need to sign a postcard and or write a letter or an email to Robin Parker, who's the New South Wales Environment Minister.
A portal for arts and cultural activities here on the Central Coast. It's hopefully a model that we've been working with Council, whereas an unused, a bit of a derelict building used by Council, or not used by anybody for a couple of years, we've actually got together now and tried to turn it into a downstairs gallery, workspace and meeting area, and upstairs some offices so that community groups can use them.
Hello everyone, my name's Nina Angelo. I'm president of Fusion Arts and also very involved with the Arts Barn, which is a very exciting thing that's happening. Deborah O'Neill will be opening it shortly.
And with that, I would like to call our local federal member, Deborah O'Neill, to come and officially open our Arts Barn. Deborah, thank you.
Well, thank you, Nina, and thank you, John. And can I start by acknowledging the Darkinjung and Guringai people and their traditional ownership and custodianship of this great place that we get to live now, that we so warmly call the Central Coast our home. And I acknowledge their elders past and present, and I look forward to the great things that are ahead for this community as we work in partnership to look after it. It's a great thing to be standing here on this stage and just looking at the earth art that's right there. And this blending of the Ecogarden and also the expression of arts that the Arts Barn will now allow is a fantastic thing. These two things go together. You know, the arts talking about our internal world and expressing our dreams and our vision and our identity, and particularly who we are right here on the Central Coast. And the outside garden, you know, the fusion of those two things together, that this world that we live in, this external part and our internal part, we've really got to put together. Can I thank Jeff Priest for his leadership in this community, especially with the Ecogarden. I want to thank David Pross for his welcome to country this morning. And I know that, you know, over 6 years, a lot of people have put a lot into this day. I also want to acknowledge in the opening of the barn here today, that's a great space for our community now to have the chance to share the stories. I know people are making art out there. People are expressing their dreams and their vision and their understanding of the world, but for so long they haven't had anywhere to put it. So I want to acknowledge Brackets and Jam and Fusion and the collective responsibility they've taken to build a vibrant arts and community organisation and a network of people who are sharing their ideas. So particularly thanks to John Roberts and to Nina Angelou for your leadership there. But everyone here, I'm sure, has had something to do with it. And these things don't happen without many, many thankless hours of packing up and putting away, of committee meetings, of minutes being ordered, all of the phone calls that nobody gets funded for, the petrol that gets spent moving around. So I want to sincerely acknowledge the journey to this day that each and every person who's been part of those committees has made, and I do that most sincerely. Without any further words, I just want to declare open
the Central Coast Arts Barn as a regional initiative supported by Gosford City Council, and may the region's artists find a very happy home for their leadership in our community. Thank you.